wanna see that Cardi face. I look in the mirror when I wanna see the body. I got these panties on. If you're nasty, come and eat it with my panties on.
You never know how this thing gonna play out, man.
When it's money long.
You know what I'm saying? We got the panel in here. We got the power players, the heavy hitters in here every Monday night. Make sure y'all tap in with us. Salute to our sponsors. Salute to our people watching live on YouTube, on Facebook as well. Our people locking in on the IG and on the other social platforms. We in here chopping it up with DJ Manny Faces and Lyrics right now. We're going to get into the record. Let me see. I had it queued on up. Okay. Graham Avenue. Who produced this one?
This was produced by my man Goonie. You know what I'm saying? He dope ass producer. He actually got like 6 songs on my new project that's coming out in May.
This video coming, y'all, too, man. So y'all be on the lookout for this video, y'all.
Yeah, the video
definitely on the lookout for this video.
Yeah, the next week or two, it'll be out.
Okay, so we get debut it or something. You know?
Oh, absolutely.
Debut it.
Absolutely. As soon as I get it, I'm bringing them straight to you. I'm gonna hit you up.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, let's do it. Y'all.
Shout out to Head Rush, my partner.
Hey, he said that on camera now. He said that on camera, y'all. So
and Manny Faces say I'm a man of my word. If I say it, it's done. You
yep. Hey, he ain't playing, bro. He definitely ain't, bro. Listen, he does not play. He's a man of his word, bro. He's solid. That's what I love about Lyrics, man.
My guy, you know I got mess with him. I know. So the Hammers in the building too as well, man. Hey, it's going down. Let's get into this record, y'all. It's called Graham Avenue, DJ Manny Faces and Lyrics. Mixaholic Mondays. Yes, we breaking records again. About to get a drop with that on there. Then they're gonna break the records again. Let's go.
Man, I gotta take a shot. Oh,
Courtney, what up? We're gonna get right to the shit. We're gonna get right to it, bro. You already know the vibe. Let's get it.
Drop projects back to back like Fab and Eats. The wrong turf, but I still went and grabbed my cleats. Mom's passed, I was sad, had to stash the grief. Judy's Boy, this the sequel to that masterpiece. Clap for me, assuming that y'all want more. Y'all Ben Simmons, I pass balls, you don't want score. I wanted more, never played how the does play. My nana was a lunch aide, said watch how your lunch made. We dumb spades and dealing with the hearts of kings. Label puppet masters, but we treat them like they lost their strings. Y'all know the stats, these niggas toss us in the cul-de-sac. This ain't a store, if he the best, then I'ma close the gap. We know the rats, so we ain't trying to conversate. More than kind of fake, so ain't shit for us to contemplate. Told your honor, wait, before he sentenced my man. He ain't been a bad boy since his visit with Pam. Yeah, he might hit the stand, but he'll never testify. Sending kites home, reminiscing how he let it fly. His exercise from the bench, now in the best vibe. Got knee TLC, but getting punched in the left eye. Lines I scrimmage with, wide receive, we make the corners move. Y'all learning that he hot, like them kids up in them summer schools. Bunch of fools came to play, now we coach the coaches. Can't take advice from a nigga who don't know shit. I told Chris back when we used to work together. Life's fabulous, cold summers made me merge the weather. My words clever, you nerves better, choose words better. How much cheese for a verse, you better serve cheddar. From bar work to just stars, me and Pam Tad. Mom's Freddie, started out on Grand Mad. Grams came, she kicked me out my room. I started writing and my weight is like a sumo. From Ballbrook to Jet Stars, me and Pam Tad. Mom's Freddie, started out on Grand Mad. Grams came, she kicked me out my room though. I started writing and my weight is like a sumo. Judy child, let y'all tell her I'm the rudest one. Just cause you shoot off your mouth don't mean you the gun. I gave Pinky the finger, that's just my rule of thumb. You want a bubble, gotta watch how you chew your gum. Son, I took core, being rich is an ill feeling. That's been gold since 2H, like I'm the real dealer. We still building on the blocks like we still dealing. That's still squilling, sky's the limit, that's a real ceiling. These red jewels, name a place where you can find these. Me and Cleve, I call them twin like we Siamese. Toe sticks, not above, teaching fans lessons. If I'm wrong, please forgive me for my transgressions. Like them. But these ain't rhymes, they more like my memoirs. Now they stepping like they hanging with the cappers. They ask where I'm from, mine's hanging in the rafters. Laughing at the chatter, you a bum with your hands out. Beats getting totaled like I wrote this shit at Pam's house. They not cut from this cloth, so they rush the mall. It's like Shaq, they won't foul before I touch the ball. But what's the call and what you pulling at the deck for? Miss Parker House, I was that little nigga next door. And press on, she in the stew and she pressing record. Now we lean up and you mad cause she me score. Check your sauce, being raged and Piscataway. Talking over lunch, I'm trying to hear what she had to say. It's passe, but these niggas never like you. They smile in your face and do shit just to spite you. She right too, it's well done when we order beef. Been on my dean since I first heard my daughter speak. From upstate to Midwest, they like he still flames. KC the Buffalo was cheap before the bills came. From bar work to just stars, me and Pam Tad. Mom's Freddie, started out on Grand Math. Grams came, she kicked me out my room though. I started writing and my weight is like a sumo. From bar work to just stars, me and Pam Tad. Mom's Freddie, started out on Grand Math. Grams came, she kicked me out my room though. I started writing and my weight is like a sumo. Yo.
You already know. Grand Avenue flows. That's where it all starts. We out.
Started all on grandma. Drop projects back to back like Fab and Niece. The wrong turf, but I still went and grabbed my cleats. Mom's passed, I was sad. That's the number one show to jumpstart your day. The DJ Punch Show. Simmons, I pass balls, you don't round score. I wanted more, never played hard enough to play. My nana was a lunch and watch how you lunch me.
With your host, DJ Punch 317.
Masters, but we treat them like they lost their strings. Y'all know the stats, these niggas toss us in the cul-de-sac. This ain't a store, if he the best, then I'ma close the gap. We know the rats, so we ain't trying to conversate. More than kind of fake, so ain't shit for us to contemplate. Told your honor, wait, before he sentenced my man. He ain't been a bad boy since his visit with Pam. Yeah, he might hit the stand, but he'll never testify. Sending kites home, reminiscing how he let it fly. His exercise from the bench, now in the best five. Got knee TLC, but getting punched in the left eye. Lines I scrimmage with, wide receive, we make the corners move. Y'all learning that he hot, like them kids up in them summer schools. Bunch of fools came to play, now we coach the coaches. Can't take advice from a nigga who don't know shit. I told Chris back when we used to work together. Life's fabulous, cold summers made me merge the weather. My words clever, you nerves better. Choose words better. How much cheese for a verse? You better serve cheddar. From bar work to just stars, me and Pam Tad. Mom's Freddie, started out on Grand Math. Grams came, she kicked me out my room though. I started writing and my weight is like a sumo. From bar work to just stars, me and Pam Tad. Mom's Freddie, started out on Grand Math. Grams came, she kicked me out my room though. I started writing and my weight is like a sumo. Yo, Judy Child, let y'all tell her I'm the rudest one. Just cause you shoot off your mouth don't mean you the gun. I gave Pinky the finger, that's just my rule of thumb. You want a bubble, gotta watch how you chew your gum. Son, I told Core being rich is an ill feeling. That's been gold since 2H, like I'm the real dealer. We still building on the blocks like we still dealing. That's still squilling, sky's the limit, that's a real ceiling. These red jewels name a place where you can find these. Me and Cleve, I call them twin like we Siamese. Toe sticks, not above, teaching fans lessons. If I'm wrong, please forgive me for my transgression. Plan perfection, whole hood be like Nimrod. But these ain't rhymes, they more like my memoirs. Now they stepping like they hanging with the cappers. They ask where I'm from, mine's hanging in the rafters. Laughing at the chatter, you a bum with your hands out. Beats getting totaled like I wrote this shit at Pam's house. They not cut from this cloth, so they rush the mall. It's like Shaq, they want foul before I touch the ball. But what's the call and what you pulling at the deck for? Miss Parker House, I was that little nigga next door. And press sauce, she in the stew and she pressing record. Now we lean up and you mad cause she letting me score. Check your sauce, being raged and Piscataway. Talking over lunch, I'm trying to hear what she had to say. It's passe, but these niggas never like you. They smile in your face and do shit just to spite you. She right too, it's well done when we order beef. Been on my dean since I first heard my daughter speak. From upstate to Midwest, they like he still flames. KC the Buffalo was cheap before the bills came. From bar work to just stars, me and Pam Tad. Mom's Freddie, started out on Grand Math. Grams came, she kicked me out my room though. I started writing and my weight is like a sumo. From bar work to just stars, me and Pam Tad. Mom's Freddie, started out on Grand Math. Grams came, she kicked me out my room though. I started writing and my weight is like a sumo. Yo.
You already know. Grand Avenue flows. That's where it all starts. We out.
Better let that thing ride out a little bit. Mixing Holic Monday. Yeah.
Retarded, bro. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Also, I want to give y'all announcement that the whole Crowd Control Volume 2 right now as we speak is all getting radio edited. So every song on the Crowd Control will be radio edited and ready for the radio. So that will be coming real soon, like soon, y'all.
Hey, another announcement. I want to do a slowed down version of the album.
I mean, y'all do what y'all want to do with the album, man. It's out there now. Hey, as you say, lyrics, hey, look, the album out there now, bro. Hey, listen.
Knock yourself out,
chop it up. Do what y'all want to do with it, bro. Listen. Hey, man, bro, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Yes, sir.
Album is out there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Crowd Control Volume 2 will be radio edited. The whole album, all 16 songs, will be radio edited. You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I didn't even see Head Rush had his hand up too. And definitely lyrics. I definitely want to invite you and everybody. We're finalizing all this right now, but we're doing a music conference this year. And also I usually do Punch Week every year, either here or in Atlanta for my birthday. My birthday.
Keep me posted.
You know, I mean, June 17th for my Juneteenth baby. So we do it every year during Father's Day week, that whole week. If you can make it out, any of y'all can make it out during that week, let me know. The week before, we're gonna be doing Slamology. I don't know if y'all familiar with Slamology. It goes around the country. We big on cars around here, you know what I mean? So Slamology, we're gonna be doing that the weekend before that, you know, the week June 10th. So yeah, it's a lot going on with the Circle City Band. Coming up next, we got Paul Thomas, we got D'LaVance. So yeah, it's up, you know what I'm saying, around here tonight. Definitely they're gonna be one of the headliners on that concert. So definitely if y'all can make it to Slamology, that's into Punch Week. The following week we're gonna be doing a few parties, meet and greets, and we also gonna be doing panels and everything like that in association with a few of our partners, MeCap Music, Jams. It's gonna be live, so you know, copy for radio. To a lot of our partners that we got, and we also got a few other events. Like we got Kermit the Superstar Maker's 50th year anniversary coming up, May the 20th in Cleveland. Y'all available for that? Definitely pop out for that. We're gonna be in Chicago the first week, and Atlanta too, possibly for the Mother's Day and the first week of May. So I definitely want to link. Y'all know when I get back out on the road, I'll be wanting to touch down and link up with my people. So
facts.
We're putting these dates out there. Definitely locked in for we're gonna be in Naptown for the 2 events for my birthday week and also the Slam event. And then 50-year anniversary, 50 years in the music business. Like 50 years hip hop. So it's a special, it's gonna be a special event, May the 20th. Put it on your calendars, Cleveland, Ohio, Midwest. Hey, we got hella Midwest events going on this summer. If you don't know, now you motherfucking know. Hey, we be live here in the Midwest. People don't even know it. It be going down out here. So, hey, let's get it, y'all. Definitely appreciate your lyrics. Let us know what you got coming up, anything you got coming out, any announcements as far as like appearances and stuff like that. You already know your alumni, and you know we're gonna be sharing and posting everything too. You know what I mean? That you got.
Yeah, you know, right now I'm working on the album. That's my main goal right now. I'm actually about to do a movie too. What's a web series called The Mitchell Family. So I'm playing a scientist and then cooking up all these exotic drugs and shit. You know what I mean? And I got a couple shows coming up, man. I got a couple out here in Jersey. I'm gonna be at the Fleet Conference in Raleigh. I'm gonna tear it down. I got a lot of family. My family is from North Carolina, so I got a lot of family in Raleigh, Goldsboro area. They're gonna be in there deep, you know what I mean? And
we're gonna be there.
I got a tour it's still in the works though, you know what I'm saying? It ain't finalized, so I don't really gonna talk too much on that. And I'm just here, man, just grinding.
For sure, man. Appreciate you. We're gonna hit you up behind the scenes for that too as well, man.
Yeah.
Definitely about those DJ Manny Faces.
Yeah, do that, man. I want to come out there. I want to come out there and perform, bro.
And we want you to. And I'm glad I got a chance to holler at you before you got off, man. I appreciate your relationships and what you're doing to build relationships with the DJs. And, you know, keeping in touch with Manny and, you know, putting that song together. That song is really deep, bro, and I like it.
Thank you.
That's, you know, I love your bodies of work. Like, you do your thing, bro. But that right there, them, you know, songs talk to me. And it's like, I got this thing that if you hear a song and it give you a chill, that's the one. Yeah. And that's the one of them songs where it's just like, all right, I got to listen to that because it's what you put into the song and then what you delivered on a silver platter, bro. You know, that's what gives the chills. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so, you know, salute to you for that. And to my brother Manny, bro, I'm proud of you, dog. I'm proud of you. For real. I'm proud of what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You said you want to be a DJ and he done jumped in the rocket ship and took off. And I'm proud of what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, I'm like, man, fuck these turntables, nigga. I can play drums. I can go do this. I can go do that. Fuck them turntables. Man, fuck that. I don't want to do nothing with that. And he's like, nah, bro. I want to get into this shit and you coming with me.
Right.
So come on. And you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of him for what he's doing and what he's evolved into off of just coming from he said he ain't want to do nothing but mixes, bro.
Yeah. Damn.
2 years ago, my man said, I don't want to do 3 years. Man, I don't want to do nothing but make mixes, nigga. I don't want to do none of that. You can keep all of that. What are you doing now?
He making things shake, boo.
Man, talking about I don't want to do nothing but make me some mixes and put them up on the. I'm gonna do that. Nah, bro.
Hey, man, listen, that was it, bro.
Nah, you in the swimming pool. You in 20 feet water now, bro. Ain't no going out too shallow.
That was it, man. That was it. But listen, man, I had cats like you in my corner and this other cat, man, right here, the Riddler. You know what I'm saying? I had him in my corner too, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, literally, a long time ago, I actually became DJ Manny Faces, man, because of that guy right there. You know what I'm saying? A while back. You know what I'm saying? So everything just came into fruition. Hey, appreciate you, man. Much love to you here, Russ. Much love to you, man, for, you know what I'm saying? Because, see, people don't understand me and his relationship, man. Me and his relationship come from a friendship before we even met. We didn't meet as DJs, you know what I'm saying? We met as friends living right across the street from each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's how me and him met. So me and him it's like a friendship. It's a brothership here between me and him. You feel me? So
created a phrase tonight, a brothership. Got to give it up for DJ, man.
That's true, man. That's true, man. Got nothing but love and respect for my brother, man. Because regardless of what he do, I know he gonna shine. He gonna do what he got to do, and I like to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I didn't put the battery in his back, but I'm in the car with him. I'm like, damn, bro, you can drive like this? Keep driving, nigga. Hurry up. Keep driving. Keep driving. Put my seatbelt on. Keep driving. You got this.
Real, man. Real. It's the power of networking and just not hating on each other, like being genuine, like happy for each other.
Exactly, bro.
And that's what this whole thing is all about. And like a lot of time we see when people don't want to be involved with what we're doing is because they haters. They like, man, I ain't trying to support, even if they gonna support me. I don't give a fuck. I ain't about to support nobody. That's just how a lot of people feel out here. You know what it is. But
it's the truth.
It's just what it is, you know, out here. So, you know, hey man, it's going down tonight. Hey, for real, man. Look how far we are from just sitting in Manny Faces kitchen, me, Head Rush, and DJ Manny Faces, and a lot of this that y'all see, we basically spoke it into existence and it just executed.
Bro,
literally,
man, straight up. So, hey, salute to the city of Indianapolis too.
Period.
Salute to the city of Indianapolis, because let's keep it a buck. What I always say, I wouldn't be a DJ if it wasn't for Naptown. I mute my mic.
That's facts, man. That's facts. That is definitely facts.
Shout out to Head Rush, man. Shout out to Head Rush. He always show me love when I'm on the platform, man.
Salute, brother. It's that #1 pick, man. Tell them that. Look. Tell them they don't need it.
Outside radio, baby. It's my brother there.
Well, trade it to us, Head Rush. Go ahead, trade. That's on a whole nother conversation right there. Tell them to trade that pick now.
No. What Irv Gotti say? Where's the camera? No.
We gotta get on the football real quick. Hey, go ahead, trade that pick. Hey, it's going down, y'all. Mixing Holic Mondays. We in the building. Hey, salute the lyrics. Appreciate you, bro. Put your information in the chat for us too, as well, and your email too, as well, because I know some other people gonna want to work with you as well, man. So
I got you. I got one more question for you, man. Before you let me go, man. When I drop the album, man, can I do a live listening review on Mixing Holic Mondays, man?
Hey, listen, let's do it, man. Let's put. Hey, listen. Go ahead and do it. Special edition, boy. Let's go ahead and put it in there, man.
Facts. Okay, that's a bet.
Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it right. We have all the different type of people in here, music executives, DJs, everybody in here for it, man. Let's definitely do that.
All right, sound good.
Peace, man. Appreciate it.
Peace, bro.
Hey, if you could stay in for a minute too and check out
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Let us know what you think about it, man. We appreciate your opinion too on that. We got Peter Funky Skunk and also D'LaVance in the building. Let's get it.
What's up? This your boy Grip DBR. You know me, Big Grip. Big salute to E40. This for you, my man. What's up? This your boy Grip DBR. You know me, Big Grip. Big salute to E40. This for you, my man. Everybody say I look like E40. The way I move and rap like E40. From the gutter, to a bad shorty. Now I got an empire. You can't afford me, everybody. Say I look like E40. The way I move and rap like E40. From the gutter, to a bad shorty. Now I'm in the empire. You can't afford me. Lyrically gifted, I'm a hustler and pimpin'. Spiritually inclined, that's why they say that I'm different. Moving mountains and walking on haters. Money counters, sitting on tables. Competition is obsolete when it comes my way. Selected by the greats, so I'm taking my place. My whippulation, play a conversation, know what entices. Mind over matter, like when I'm rolling them dices. Slicker than oil grease, and sharper than creases. I'm keeping the engine running, beating the streets. From the rooter to the tutor, I'm a money mover. Messing with my moolah, knocking off your medulla. Team full of young guns, news call them shooters. Yeah, I'm going get them go. Call me Rick Ruler. Big J say hold it down and let a bitch choose her. So I'm popping my collar and chilling now like a cooler. Everybody say I look like E40. The way I move and rap like E40. From the gutter, to a bad shorty. Now I got an empire. You can't afford me, everybody. Say I look like E40. The way I move and rap like E40. From the gutter, to a bad shorty. Now I'm in the empire. You can't afford me. The hood, I'm a scholar. Graduated from pitching packs to flexing my muscles. And owning 9 Cadillacs. Catch me in the studio. That's where I trap. Not only am I the CEO, I know how to act. Flipping words like properly. Got out of poverty, that means more prop for me. Probably you ought to be a part of the piece. I got the cars and the keys, bad shorty waiting for me. The longer the money, the farther I be. Pockets so deep, oh yeah, I'm part of the sea. They didn't want to drown, now the hoes copping a plea. Ship sailed already, going with a capital G. Put the whole team on and we're pushing the peak. And a fuck bitch nigga free, give me my cheese. Only way to keep money is to break a bitch and leave. I done sprinkled you, nigga. I done sprinkled you, nigga. Everybody say I look like E40. The way I move and rap like E40. From the gutter, to a bad shorty. Now I got an empire. You can't afford me, everybody. Say I look like E40. The way I move and rap like E40. From the gutter, to a bad shorty. Now I'm in the empire. You can't afford me. Timer. Gripping water. Sprinkle you.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yo, I'm gonna say that that delivery is crazy, man.
Yeah, let's take it to the bridge. Let's take it to the bridge. Come on, hit the flow. Let's take it to the bridge. Side to side, back and forth to the bridge. Shake your body, 2-step to the bridge. Step it to the flow, break it down to the bridge. Twerk it back up, bounce it back. Take it to the bridge from front to back.
Working to the bridge, gonna make it right. Put that funk to the morning light. Work that bridge, do it all night. Take that beat, make it sing all night.
Let me see you clap. DJ, tell me bring the beat back. Throw your hands in the air, let me see you clap. DJ, tell me bring the beat back.
You take a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It is what it is, but it ain't like that. Twerk that bridge, gotta get it right, yeah. Take that beat and beat it.
Throw your hands in the air, let me see you clap. DJ, tell me bring the beat back. Throw your hands in the air, let me see you clap. DJ, tell me bring the beat back.
Work it to the bridge, work it to the bridge. Down, wow, wow.
Throw your hands in the air, let me see you clap. DJ, tell me bring the beat back. Throw your hands in the air, let me see you clap. DJ, tell me bring the beat back.
All the sexy people, say yeah. All the ugly people, say yeah. All the sexy people, say yeah. All the ugly people. Ladies, say hello. Fellas, say hello. Ladies, say hello. Fellas, say
Throw
hello.
your hands in the air, let me see you clap. DJ, tell me bring the beat back. Throw your hands in the air, let me see you clap. DJ, tell me bring the beat back.
Yeah, that was something right there. Now, wasn't it? Now, listen, hold on. I'm going to play one more record too, and then we're going to get into our next special guest. We got D'LaVance, and we got P, the funky skunk in the building. Listen, it's going down tonight, man. Y'all just never know who we're going to have next. Let me play another record.
Just seen DJ Punch on TV.
You're now tuned in to the DJ Punch Show with your host, DJ Punch 317.
thoughts come so loud. Don't say a word, I think I could. I'm reading loud and clear. You wanna touch and feeling
Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Well, let me get to this. That thing is so crazy. I got to run that thing back again. He going crazy on that thing. I got to run that back again. Let's get it. It's all in one thing.
So loud, don't say a word, I think I could. I'm reading loud and clear. You wanna touch and feel and rub and stroke into a scream I did. Lock the door, unplug the phone, turn the lights down low. Put some music on the kind where the tempo's slow. We'll drink some wine, maybe champagne to get the mood right. I'm into this, I'm feeling bliss so good, you know it's on tonight. Let's ride, baby, let's ride. Than the thought of making love to you. Come lay it down so I can lose myself all in your groove. I'm really high, hit it low, I hit you in the middle. I'm gonna give you all I've got, so open up your love a little. Feels so good when we embrace until our bodies shake. I come to tears thinking wonderful the love we make. We're making love, it seems we find 100 different ways. I wanna keep it going, keep it coming for a night and day. Let's ride, baby, let's ride.
Listen, y'all thought it was a game tonight. Mix Holic Mondays, DJ Punch, A is up and stuck on a Monday night as usual. Yes, we got Peter Funky Skunk and we got D'LaVance. I like to call him D'LaVance every time I see him. I call him D'LaVance.
What up, DJ Punch 317 in the house?
Hey, listen, I'm glad to have y'all in the building.
See you on the TV, boy.
Right
Hey,
on.
y'all doing y'all thing with you know with the records we play. We still got 2 more from both of them too. You know what I mean? Listen, y'all just never know what we're gonna do next. We always say that all the time. How y'all feeling tonight?
Wonderful, man. Thanks for having us.
Blessed, my friend. Blessed. Blessed to be on it. Salute to everybody on here.
Yeah, much love to everybody on here, man. You guys just have a beautiful thing popping with the show here.
I got lyric. That was dope.
I appreciate y'all for being here too. And definitely I wanted to do a special intro. Definitely it's been a minute since I seen you, D. Last year on my birthday. Last year on my birthday, matter of fact.
That's right. I forgot about that, man.
It was, man.
Epic night. Listen, epic night. One epic night that was.
We were sold out. We were sold out that night.
Oh yeah, great show. Crazy lineup, including you guys. Fantastic performance. Also Lakeside was there.
Zap.
Who else we had? It was Zap.
Yes.
Zap, the Barcade.
Climax. Yeah.
And Trouble Funk.
Crazy show. Crazy lineup. Happened to be my birthday weekend too as well. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Y'all killed the show.
You represented.
Y'all killed the show. You know what I mean? By the way, you know what I'm saying, for that. So salute. I just want y'all to give everybody some background on y'all, like everything, like as far as like what y'all done. Cause people like I know y'all personally, but you know, let the people know like just all the things y'all worked on, people y'all have influenced, including me. You know, just give them some background on it. How did y'all link up as close as y'all have over these years? Because y'all for sure go back.
Well, let me say something. We'll be here till tomorrow morning talking about this dude right there, D'LaVance, because he's been with everybody. He's been in Michael Jackson. I mean, we can't even start talking about him and hope to have one session. But I met this brother some years ago through my brothers from here in Indianapolis, Reggie Griffin and Rayford Griffin. Actually, we met through Elise first. Elise Murray that managed all of them. They were with the Isley brothers together for about 14 or 15 years on tours and all that, on the records and everything. And then I heard about D'LaVance. We were going to do a gig in Vegas, and a bass player had another gig, and Elise introduced me to him. And I was like, man, this is the dude. Forget about it. You know, he got to be all in. I gotta get this guy. So since then, we've been collaborating on music. We did last year. Not only did we do that big show at the Marat that you helped us with, Punch, but we did the Whiskey A Go Go again in Hollywood on 420, and we was up there rocking the Whiskey A Go Go, and that's when we got the bling bling, and we didn't blinged it up since then, for real. But I was inspired by this dude. He came to Vegas all blinged up. I said, "No, I gotta step my game up," because he came in there looking like a superstar, because he is a superstar. As y'all can hear on that record right there you just played, Let's Ride. That's his single. And I'm gonna stop. D'LaVance, the superstar.
Crazy. Man, I want to say thank you again for having us on the show, man. And it's always a pleasure, man, to be welcomed by, you know, the up and coming DJs that's bumping all our music, man. You've been blessing us for a long time, man. I got to give you props on that. And Paul was right about, you know, a lot of people I had worked with over the years. I started my career in the early 80s, and I was a little kid myself. You know, I was just 16 when I started doing recording sessions. And I was blessed to be able to work on a bunch of people's records, you know, and one of the biggest records I worked on at the time when I was a kid was like Poison for Baby D. I did the remix that actually broke out as the actual single. And that went platinum in 3 weeks, and it scared the shit out of me because I had never worked on a record that big before. I had worked with a lot of artists in the past, but that was the first big record that broke out for me. But I had started in the 80s, and I had a top 40 hit on a girl named Letitia on a record called Rawsome Records, which was out of Atlanta. And that was in 1988. And her record got her signed to Motown. And then it kind of like snowballed after that. You know, I started getting calls to work on different people's records. I got called to work with George Clinton. He had a song called Walk the Dinosaur, which was a remake of Was Not Was. And they called me to do the remix for it. And it was for a movie. I didn't know. I thought it was just, you know, a regular record, man. Come to find out it was for a big ass movie, Super Mario Brothers. And the record went really well overseas, man. Next thing I know, I started getting calls from people overseas. Hey, man, when you come over here, come do a concert, you know, come do this, do that. And then I hooked up with, you know, one of the girls from Parliament Funkadelic. You know, we dated for a while, Dawn Silva. I did her album, All My Funky Friends. You guys check that out. That's a straight up funk album. And I was dedicating that to all my Parliament heroes that I grew up listening to, Bernie Worrell, Junior Morrison, and all the cats, you know, that it was, you know, Funkadelic cats. So from there, you know, I went on, got a chance to work with the Isley Brothers, who eventually asked me to come on the road with them. I actually toured with them for 16 years. And then I went out with the Gap Band. I went out with Michael Henderson from Miles Davis fame. And I went out with Ray Parker Jr., went out with Johnny Gill, went out with the Calloway Brothers, which is Midnight Star, you know, all the no parking on the dance floor, all that cool stuff.
Oh,
you know, and then hooking up with Sherelle, did some stuff with her, had her on the road for a minute. Then I went out and started doing other stuff. Ended up, the last band I played with pretty much was Cameo. And that was fun until, you know, I had to do some other things, but it was time to put some more records out. So, you know, in between that, I raised a few other, you know, people up in the music industry. Just happens, my nephew is Ty Dolla $ign. So he blew up, and I was so proud of him because I've been working with him since he was like 12 years old, man. And now he's producing everybody under the sun, you know. So I'm so proud of him, you know, because he helped keep the new music. He keeping a new funk, you know, so. But again, I'm going to thank you DJs for blessing all the records that I did do over the years. Thank you guys for bumping them.
Now that's let's ride, D. I'm gonna talk to you behind the scenes about that. I gotta talk to you about that one. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to go and get y'all feedback on there from the family, because I'll be talking to them all day. Like, you know, forget we doing this stuff right now. I'll be talking, asking them something. But one thing I will say too is, like, Paul and D'LaVance, they really put me on like the R&B side, like behind the scenes of like the concert atmosphere, just like how that is. Like, that's something I never experienced before like that. And that's just like something that you just, it's a high that you cannot, you just always constantly just want it over and over and over again. Like,
no doubt.
When the next one, when the next one, when the next one. You know, it's something that don't ever get old. You know what I'm saying? Let me go, y'all go ahead and take yourselves off of mute. Y'all got any questions, comments, or any feedback on the records? Then jump in there. I see you, Raymond. I see Raymond popped in. Shamika popped in. Sincere, the PPE. Salute.
Yeah. That's our girl, Shamika. That's our girl, Shamika.
Will Gamble, what's up? I see y'all popping in. Quest, my bad. I ain't even been looking at the panel. Salute to y'all. And let me get
to all of y'all.
Yeah,
salute. What's up, everybody? This is DJ Air Restaurant Shot Radio out the Midwest, man. Salute, fellas. Thanks for jumping on.
Much love, man.
Hey, I appreciate everything y'all done. When you said Walk the Dinosaur, it struck when you said Super Mario Brothers. I was like, wait a minute, I know this song. Like my niece was, we was younger, but I remember that song, man. And Ben, it's a pleasure to meet you, be in the presence, man. And I'm glad that you all are still doing music.
Much love. We just try to keep our contribution to what we do, you know? We want to keep our music alive because if you look at the system of things, they're trying to keep us just in the rap area, you know, but our music stems from everything. Everything that white people have ever done musically came from something Black, you know? So I want to keep it 100 with you guys. It's cool that we doing rap, but we need more people to keep our whole stream of R&B and funk and everything else alive as well, because you got to understand something. We created something that cannot be stopped. Motown was the biggest thing that ever happened to Black music, you know, and then all the other record labels that came after that, Stax and all the other records, all the other big labels that, you know, that paved the way for us as Black people to have an outlet from all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world. You got to remember, for us, this is something we love doing, and this is something that we do, you know, from our heart. But a lot of people don't get these opportunities. They're stuck in, you know, jobs that don't pay enough money to make them eat, and, you know, they can't pay their bills and everything else. And we've been blessed to have a craft where we can get past all that, you know. So it's important for us to keep that alive and keep our music alive, you know. So we got to encourage one another. You know, you guys as DJs, man, you're the biggest blessing to our music. So keep us alive, man, in the music stream. Keep our R&B and our funk alive, because we are not going to lose our sound to white people and Koreans. We're just not gonna lose that. That cannot go down like that. There's no way we're gonna lose our stuff to every other culture and they're gonna claim it as theirs. And then here we are with nothing and we created it all.
And you know, and you know,
and while you're saying that, go ahead, Paul. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and I'll be real brief. Also, one thing that we had and we were blessed with, because times have changed, we were blessed with, we didn't have any of the electronics or any of that to like sample stuff and all of that. We had to get it straight up out the mud. We had to know how to play.
Yes, sir.
Me and this guy started out, we were cross countries apart, but we started off at the same age, like 10, 11, 12 years old, playing pianos and playing on drums and on bass guitars. And when we made those records, we had the sequences and all that stuff. But I'm talking about the records that we did in the 80s. It was straight up on analog tape. We playing every instrument all the way through the song live. And if you was doing it by yourself, you had to literally do that.
Hold on. Let me stop right there. Let me stop right there. I'm still doing that. Let's Ride is cut live. That's not sequence. No. I'm just clarifying something. I still cut live. I don't use sequencers. I still play everything you heard. That's all me live. I work my ass off on every record. That's me singing all the backgrounds. That's me doing our production. That's me doing the engineering, the mixing. This is a real recording. You see me, I'm sitting in my studio. This is the real shit that I got behind me. This is what I use. I don't use the computers. The computers I use to write demos or to cut ideas when I'm not at home.
Yes,
when I get home, I go right to the studio and I chop it up.
This is what they need to learn, though, is what I'm saying. We know that you and me and Rich, we play live also, but that needs to be brought back into the world, the world of the young. And then you will find like the music that we did doesn't sound like anybody else. It has its own life to it, and it comes out of our soul. And that needs to get back into position where it should be, instead of it being like buried with our culture, with our people. Right. Because they learning how to do that shit. Okay. And you see these white groups and rock bands and country bands, they're doing it, but they can't do it like us. And if we start giving that back and start making younger kids start knowing both sides of the street, it's gonna be a motherfucking excuse.
Hey, you said it. Hey, ain't nothing like the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing. We are the real thing. And like you said, they was like as far as just the R&B, like, and not just taking over, like having rap take over. What you gonna play when you got the young lady in the car? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
that R&B,
right.
Man, hey, listen, I'm trying to lead y'all to water. I can't make you drink it, but listen, I'm trying to tell you something good. And look, D'LaVance, I'm trying. Hey, will you be appearing this year? For my birthday this year, during Slam? Be appearing this year.
Well, let me say, I don't want to say anything too soon because the dates are still coming in. I actually just started my own record label, and what happened was I've been getting phone calls to do special events and stuff, and I do a lot of corporate events and stuff.
Definitely.
So sometimes they make me sign these non-disclosure. Like I did a gig over the weekend, and we had to perform at a museum. They don't want us to tell us who the party was for, the whole nine, but it was for somebody that was so rich we had to sign a paper saying we wouldn't tell them what we was at.
Yeah, that's the letters we definitely don't mess with on this show is NDA.
Guess who he plays on some of them gigs with? He plays with Ty Dolla $ign's father, Big Tyrone. They play in those bands and those private.
Right. And Big Tyrone was with Lakeside, wasn't he?
Yes. Not only was he with Lakeside, he was with the Brothers Johnson playing trumpet. That's him on Give It To Me Baby, playing all them high trumpet lines on the bridge. That's Ty Dolla $ign's daddy playing trumpet. He's been with some of the best people in the world, man. This is one of the baddest musicians in the world, Tyrone Griffin Sr. He's one of the best that you want to meet.
He's on our show in Hollywood, the one at the Whiskey, playing behind D and all that. It's on YouTube. Check it out.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Ty, so I kind of did a little history lesson. Did a little history lesson on him.
Yeah, I will.
So,
much love, DJ Rush.
Yeah, now that I know you his uncle, now I see why he's got the vibes. Like That's my guy. So now I see where it come from. Salute to y'all, man. For real.
His daddy is fire, man. His daddy is fire. And when we get together in the studio, it's one of the scariest experiences you ever wanted to meet, you know. And another guy
I need to be there for one.
Another guy that's in our camp is Reggie Griffin. And, you know, and it's scary because me and Reggie Griffin, you know, met on the road through his brother Rayford when Rayford was just joining the band. Then Reggie came in and it was like, who is this guy? And I met he's the most incredible musician I ever met in my life. He plays every instrument you could think of, man. And this guy is phenomenal. Everything he touches, he's one of the most beautiful spirits I ever met in my life, man. And he's one of the baddest producers in the music industry. He's produced some of the biggest rap records to some of the biggest pop records. He produced Shaka Khan's I Feel For You. He did The Message for, you know, our boys back in the day in the rap game. You know, he did so many hit records for other people. And he is like, you know, he works with Babyface on a regular basis. He taught Babyface how to play freaking guitar. So it's like, the guy's a monster.
we had him on here about a year ago too, where he told a lot of some of the stories. I mean, he got so many. And I think Reggie may quite possibly be the coolest person on the planet. He just ain't tripping about nothing, period. Like,
yeah.
That. Yep, I did that. Yep.
Down
like,
to earth,
you know,
beautiful spirit. But you know, Tyrone Griffin is the same way. He's one of them really mellow people he's one of the coolest people you could ever meet. And he helped me buy all the gear in my studio when I was a kid. You know, I literally bought my first synthesizer when I was 18. I bought my first synthesizer from him at a store he worked at. And we became friends on that. And I didn't even know he was a musician till we sat down in the studio one day and he scared me to death.
So do you think?
But then I got introduced to Paul, and me and Paul been hooking up doing all these productions with what we're doing to keep our future thing popping. And we got some shows coming up. Paul is lining up some dates now, so he may put some stuff together, DJ Punch, that you know, he can let you know that's near your town. But in between that, if I'm ever, you know, hooking up with some of these other people and I come across your way, I'll make sure I hit you up when I'm in your town.
Definitely. I'll be out on the road too this spring. I'll be back out this spring and summer. So if I end up if some dates and I'm end up near where you're at, I'm definitely popping in on you, D. You already, it's no question about that.
Love. That's love. You got it.
Wherever you at, yeah, okay. How many hours? All right, boom. Nothing. If it's driving,
let's get into some more of this music you got to bump, man. Let's hear what else you want to bump.
Hey,
go ahead, Paul.
Okay, I didn't know I was muted. I didn't know I was muted. But he went past this one LA story that I gotta insert this in here.
Go ahead.
I came to LA with me and Rayford came to LA at the same time, almost at the same time in '81, right? And I was having meetings with the band LTD, and I had to come out of a hotel. I came out there in a hotel and I had to find a place to stay. My mother reminded me that my aunt stayed in South Central LA, which I didn't know South Central or North Central back then, right? So I moved in my aunt's house, really beautiful stucco house on Mansfield. And we were right across the street from this band. Now, the band member that I met and became friends with, that actually is our drummer now and plays with D and Big Ty, him and this other guy, Howard, took me by this music store and I had to buy some bass strings. So that was the store that I would go get my bass strings from while I was there living, because I ended up being there for 2 years, right? I met this guy, Tyrone, and I knew about him playing trumpet, but I never was around no live music around. Just all he is the guy in the music store where you go get equipment and strings from. Never talked to him anymore until me and D got to playing, like, what is this, like 30 years late, 35, 40 years later.
Right,
He
40 years
in
later.
Vegas, all of a sudden he tells me about his nephew, and Jess told me about Ty Dolla $ign. I said, you know who that is? And said, no. He said, that's Tyrone. He used to work in the music store to play the trumpet. I said, no. He said, yeah, that's his son. So then I meet D and we start playing. He tells me he's his uncle. Now he lets me hear Then we ended up linking up and playing in Hollywood, and I got to see him again in a reunion and all that. Then he turns around and we're working on this cartoon that we're working on. He lets me hear this song about this group called, what are they called? Legacy?
Legacy, yeah.
Legacy. And I'm hearing this, man, this shit is funky as hell. It sounds like New Edition with Bootsy Collins and them playing behind them. Man, who is this? And it sounded like a girl.
Right, because he was so young.
And he said, oh man, you know, that's a little Ty. That's the first album I did with. I said, you gotta be kidding me. Wait till y'all hear this because we're gonna put this on the cartoon soundtrack. But all of this just came to me like, you know, God just brings people into your life, like back in the past and all the way up to now. Now we have a kindred spirit, and not only that, we got tons of catalogs of material that we about to drop on all your, and we're teaching this. We're teaching kids, just like he taught Tamara, look, Ty Dolla $ign. They raised that kid, that boy, or that man. I'm not trying to just.
He's a man now, yeah.
He grown. He on his grown man, big boy stuff now. But just how that stuff goes. The saxophone player that played with us, that we had at the Whiskey A Go-Go in 2014, he was 17 years old. Last year, he was on the Academy Awards with Gabby Wilson, who is the artist known as Her. He was performing with her on that. And then this year, he's actually on tour with Kenny Edmonds out there on the front row with him, playing saxophone and singing with Babyface. Reggie, it put Babyface and Daryl Simmons on their first record ever with a band called Man Child. We were all raised out of that band. And then now we're coming back full throttle, and we want to teach everybody how to do this for the purposes of bringing our culture back to the ownership where it's supposed to be at. This guy owns everything, his own material, his own label, his own studio, and he's been like that just like we have all our life. This is our life. We're real to this.
Nah,
That's
for real,
I know I got long-winded on that, but
hey, now that's what we're here for, to get it back. We got to get a full spectrum of this. We got to document these things. That's what this is for too, as well. We document these.
It's quiet as it's kept.
Rap music forever.
It's quiet as it's kept. Nobody knows anything about my history because I was in the background helping everybody, so nobody knew what I could really do till they put me out on the stage, and then they were like, "Oh man, that's what you do." I'm like, "Well, yeah, that's why I started. That's why I got into this." But it ended up being a blessing because everybody else was asking for help, and I enjoyed it because it's fun to make music for me. I mean, I sleep, eat, and breathe this. So, you know, doing this round the clock is what I do. And I want to keep encouraging young Black kids and, you know, to keep picking up your instruments, learn how to do the engineering, learn how to mix, learn how to use these computers, learn how to do the graphics, learn how to do everything you can to be self-contained because, you know, they're trying to take stuff away from you guys, you know, and it's stuff that we don't need to lose in our community. We need to be blessed and keep our creativity and keep it to ourselves and make our own money and learn how to be self-sufficient and not depend on these wagons and the way they got the system where we can't win, you know? So it's time to flip the game.
We're not gonna be here forever. We gotta keep it, y'all gotta keep it going for real.
Right.
In fact, salute to y'all for really entering me into that lane. And that was a whole new lane for me. And just with the especially part with the sound engineering, that put me in a whole nother lane.
Hey, let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. Did everybody see DJ Punch in the video, like directing from the back end? He's in the video. We ready to blow that up for real. DJ Punch 317.
Allegedly, that was me. I'm gonna get into these records, y'all. We got 2 records, and we hitting right on schedule tonight. So definitely, I want to keep y'all too long. You know, we don't want to go past 11. We already been in here about an hour and a half, really an hour and 45 minutes. But we in this thing. We're gonna play 2 more records. Let's get it, Mixaholic Mondays. Go.
I know
light. You came into my life just like a fire. You gave me love so strong, a feeling you was burning with desire. You got a power that amazes me. You shot a spark to my heart, put a spell on my mind, baby. And it's magic.
That magic from the sparkle in your eyes makes me realize I know that you're the only one for me. The true devotion from the feeling in your heart means we'll never part. You know that I'm the only one you need. Oh, girl.
You got a magic touch, so good it don't seem real, like an illusion. I've got to hold on tight with all my might, don't wanna lose ya. You got a power that knocks me off my feet. A spell so strong, your love enhances me.
The magic from the sparkle in your eyes makes me realize I know that you're the only one for me. The true devotion from the feeling in your heart means we'll never part. You know that I'm the only one you need. That magic from the sparkle in your eyes makes me realize I know that you're the only one for me. The true devotion from the feeling in your heart means we'll never part. You know that I'm the only one you need.
You know you spell me out of my mind, baby. I just don't know how to explain. You make me feel so warm deep down inside. And I just want you to know that I love you and I need you.
Girl, you're making me hot, baby.
Come here,
D'LaVance.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man, D'LaVance. That's all I can say. D'LaVance gonna have me winning. He gonna have me winning majorly this summer. I'm just gonna leave it there with them two songs. Just know that.
I want to thank you guys again for having us on the show, man. This is beautiful, man. Let's keep this thing happening.
Most definitely. We gotta get you on some other platforms too, dude. Don't even worry about it. You family, we got you. Don't even worry about it. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
Get it in.
Yeah,
let's ride.
We got you.
Definitely, let's ride.
Ready to ride.
Really, both of them, seriously. Like both of them, yeah, seriously. Either one, neck for neck. Y'all gonna take yourself out mute. Definitely, I want to hear from the ladies first, for real. Queen Karen, mommy activist, Kiana Smith. I don't want to call nobody out, but I'd rather hear from the ladies first, and then we hear from y'all fellas too as we winding it down.
Zara is 15 months pregnant, which means she has about 7 months left.
It's so crazy. You always talking about you don't want to shout nobody out, but here you go.
She ain't saying that for an hour and 45 minutes, and she come out the 10. Go ahead.
I was listening.
Difficult health challenges that we can deal with.
But anyways, hey Kings, how you guys doing? Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was definitely great. Hold on. Hold on.
We know that News Point has been on top of it again. Downtown, one person has been working to get the condition.
You're breaking up. I'm trying to hear what you're saying, but you're breaking up.
And we're going to
mention
we're following a person shot near Lucas.
Somebody needs to turn their mic off. They're making her break up.
It's a television or something in the background.
Oh yeah, something in the background is making
her
break.
Who was that? That was the real. He didn't know he was off mute.
Okay.
Oh boy, excuse me.
Thank you so much. Thank you again, though, sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, so you're welcome. You're welcome. Well, what I was trying to say again was thank you so much for your presence. Thank you for everything that you have done and brought to the game, especially how mentor that little person back there, right there, called Punch.
Oh, that's my dude. That's my little brother. I like him, man. He showed us mad love from day one we met. Beautiful spirit, man. So thank you too.
Yes,
me and Punch's father actually went to high school together. We family way back, and his uncle, Jimmy Mac's daddy, and all that.
Oh shoot! Oh, that's I know.
We from Northwest High School.
Yeah, it's a deep history. Definitely, it's a deep history for sure.
Oh, that is what's up. Oh my God! Well, I am so happy to learn more about you guys and also to get to know you even more. So shout out to you guys for what I'm saying. The game is still keeping it continuing and bringing it down the line. We definitely do need that. I heard somebody saying that earlier. I don't remember which one, sorry, but I was listening and you are right. We are to cherish this game and keep it going, keep it moving, take it down to our youth. So that is definitely what we do this for.
Right. And again, I wanted to say that again was because this is something that is a God-given gift to us. And we have a natural talent for it. So don't let our youth go by the wayside, not having no jobs and everything else and having a hard way to go because they're not using their gifts. That's all I'm really trying to say.
That part right there. We're honored to be here to do this stuff.
Yes.
Likewise, definitely. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I don't have too many questions.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
She's in Charlotte. She's in Charlotte too, by the way, guys. If we ever end up making it out that way, I know we probably got something lined up out that way soon. Well, we got Raleigh for Quick DJ's conference.
Yes, in July. I plan on being there too.
Wonderful.
It's official. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kiana. Queen Karen G, Washington D.C.
Thank you so much, Punch. I listened to the whole thing and I listened to the passion. And as he said, it's a gift, you're anointed to do the things you do. And I use the word anointed because you're using something so natural that was put in your place. And then people that were put in your path that helped you enhance what you actually had to do. But listening to the song, it's like I think about things like what's new, what's old becomes new again. But you know what you took, you brought it, you kept bringing it on and on until it's here now. And it's more prevalent because it's time again to approach real music.
That's right.
You know, it's time to approach real music. And I've been on these calls and a lot of old heads say, yeah, I'm gonna help, you know, I'm gonna start teaching. I'm gonna start doing that. But if you come on these interviews, that's the class. That's the class.
There you
You
go.
know, because music, people love your music, but once they know you, they'll love you endlessly. You know, they'll love you, you can come out and just play 2 notes and say 3 words and they're in love with it because they know you. But these youth have to have that ear. They need to be groomed with that ear for music and how different it is when you come off of all those natural sounds in the studio, then to be on your keyboard putting the sounds in. You know, they spend a few minutes putting sounds in on a keyboard or something where you take and spend hours putting that music together. So I appreciate, you know, you very much. I enjoy, because I tell everybody, I'm a fan first. When I came to ECMD, I was a fan of music and I saw all these artists that were there. I could get interviews because I was heavy into doing interviews then. And, you know, I got on there for the first time I'd been able to, without stress, get an interview.
Superstar. Now she's a superstar now. She went from a fan to a superstar. Host extraordinaire.
Oh, trust me. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Look, you know, but I appreciate that. I appreciate Punch so much because he brings a lot. And, you know, on these shows, like I say, they're so important. I ain't gonna be all long-winded like Skunk said he didn't want to be long-winded. I don't, but I'm always available to support these things. And when you're ready to do that master class, I don't want to say master classes, that remind me of slavery. When you're ready to do that superior class about music, count me in. I'm Queen Karen G and I'm complete for now. Thank you, Carter.
Thank you so much.
Can we get a Sunday evening weigh-in with Peter Funky Skunk and
what I'm doing now this month here, I got a mental for March is mental mindfulness. Usually I do awareness and tell people they got stuff wrong. When everybody know that, we got past that part. I'm doing mindfulness. I want to be able to put these artists on and let people know that music is the magic that will soothe the savage beast, will soothe the things that you got going on. You listen to a song, you forget what you got going on that's wrong, because it can take that ride. So I'm doing it all of March, and you know, I'm gonna reach out to some of you so we can do it. But you know, the new Sunday evening weigh-in is a community-based, giving all the information, getting the week ready for Mixaholics Monday and playing on down to Throwdown Thursday and things like that. So I will be hitting you up so we can do some big things. I thank you so much, Punch, for that.
We want to come on there.
And you're gonna be on there too.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna contact you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's put it, because we got March already booked up, so let's shoot for April, fellas. I'll be reaching out to y'all and linking y'all with Queen Karen. We can put that together for April.
Thank you. Not April Fool's Day either.
Definitely not April Fool's Day.
Definitely not. Anybody else got anything else that y'all wanna, you know, everybody can take themselves on mute. If y'all got any questions, comments, I just wanted to make sure I got to the ladies first after those records right there.
Well, I got something to say. Let me turn my camera on. Y'all see? Hi.
Hey, Shamika. Shamika's in the house.
My name's Shamika, and I work with D'LaVance and everything, and Paul and all of that. And that's when you go to these streaming platforms, that's what you look for Let's Ride. But I just want to say that I'm happy to be a part of this and everything. You know, congratulations to you both and everything. I love you guys. And y'all already know, if y'all need me, y'all already know where to find me.
Much love.
Much love to you too. All right, that's all, because y'all know I'm long-winded too, like Paul. D knows I'm long with it. And yeah, it's so okay. and follow him. And y'all connect with him on like social media. You know, he's online and stuff. He doesn't do social media. We done had calls where I'm like, okay, you got to click here to do this.
Real talk.
That was a couple hours ago. I was like, you got to share this, and then you got to click here and all of that other stuff. So please follow him on Instagram. He's on Instagram and everything. You know, follow the record label, Diamond Fox and everything. We doing big things out here. The train is moving and it's moving fast. We got to put our seatbelts on and let's ride. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mute myself and everything. But again, I love you guys. Thank you guys for the opportunity and everything. And hey, I'm down for the ride. Let's ride.
And thank you again, Shamika, for all the hard work, because you work really hard. So thank you very much.
No problem. No problem. You know I got y'all. You know I got y'all.
Right.
All right, Punk.
Peace and love.
Definitely appreciate y'all for jumping on. P the Funky Skunk. Also, D'LaVance. Hey, I appreciate y'all a lot, even more than past this interview. Just a lot of the stuff that y'all helped me with, told me, you know, different things. All that counts, you know, just those little tidbits, you know, little pieces of advice that all helps for the greater goal, too, as well, to just keep this thing rolling how we have.
Hey, Punch, one last thing you mentioned, I heard earlier, I just didn't want to let it go without me saying it. Slamology, June 10th and 11th at Lucas Oil Raceway Park. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, talk about that. Talk about it.
I can't, I'm restricted on what to talk about. I really am, because it's going to come out, it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. You know, Lucas Oil Raceway Park hosts 200,000 people. So when we did it 10 years ago, there was at least 20,000 out there, and all them cars and lowriders and everything. It's going to be off the chain. And 2 nights of nothing but spectacular, high quality professional concert, live in concert. All right.
Oh yeah, it's popping, man. Salute.
If I give up too much, they're going to be mad at me.
Nah, for sure. We just promoting the dates, June 10th and the 11th. Definitely salute. Salute to everybody on the line, and definitely everybody that was on the panel. Salute to our sponsors. Salute to our special guest tonight. It's been fantastic. Lyrics, DJ Manny Faces too as well. Peter Funky Skunk. D'LaVance, man. Hey, this is fantastic. This has been a fantastic show. Hopefully y'all enjoyed yourself. Hey, we'll be back the rest of the week with our other platforms. Y'all know how we do it. Hey, and real quick, I got a special one too. I got one of my favorite Ty Dolla $ign songs. Since we was talking about Ty Dolla, I said we're gonna end it off. So we're gonna end it off with it, y'all. And hey, until next time, hey, take care of yourselves. We'll see y'all. Let's get it.
It's different, 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 it's different. It's different when I'm sitting here alone all by myself. It's different when I think you might be with somebody, yeah. It's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different. This
wasn't mine. Scared to admit my shortcomings led to overdraft in this affair. Declining quicker than we started. Evidence we misalignment, not get more in love with you each argument. Something wrong with me. I like the way you screw your face up, trigger me right when I need it. You wrong, but I can't get on without you. It's a shame, and I can't blame myself. All that I know is mirrors inside me. They recognize you. Please don't deny me.
It's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different. It's different when I'm sitting here alone all by myself. It's different when I think you might be with somebody, yeah. It's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different.
pretend you was my man. True love just how that feel. Out of my way, you out of pocket, need clear vision. Boy, can't trust decision when you near me. Get myself caught in your crossfire. You a wild one, and I'm waiting and you like it's cool. Water like it's cool when you pulled up with a new, and it's not all me. That I know is it was inside me. They recognize you. Please don't deny me.
It different, it different, it different, it different, it different, it different, it different. It's different when I'm sitting here alone all by myself. It's different when I think you might be with somebody, yeah. It different, it different, it different, it different, it different, it different, it different. It's
This has been another episode of McCollum Mondays. Salute everybody. Have a good night.
Right on, man.